Today, vaccinated staff of the Childcare and Protection Agency joined their unvaccinated colleagues in solidarity outside of the Childcare and Protection Office on Broad and Charles Street, Charlestown. In light of the Government of Guyana's gazetted order, staff members must be vaccinated before returning to work or provide a negative PCR COVID-19 test every 72 hours.
What we're doing here is vaccinated as well as unvaccinated workers of the Childcare and Protection Agency. We also have healthcare workers joining in solidarity with these workers. We're calling on all vaccinated and unvaccinated workers to come out in solidarity of what is happening. Regardless of which ministry you're from, which region you're from, come out in solidarity. We have to put an end to this now.
Don Garner, first Vice President of the Guyana Public Service Union, said the unvaccinated workers were all locked out despite the President saying the vaccines were not mandatory.
Because we read only recently, the President said the vaccines are not mandatory. But we have circulars or memos coming from within the ministries which state that the vaccines are all mandatory. And persons cannot enter the workplace if they're unvaccinated or have not been producing a negative PCR test. You and I know if somebody come down, if somebody has the symptoms, they go right to the public hospital to get it, or the public hospitals to get the tests, which are done free. Why now you're putting a cost to these workers to do a PCR test of $25,000? And we're talking about a minimum wage for the public sector is of $70,000. And you want a negative PCR test every 72 hours. Tell me how many tests we have to get done per month. Tell me what will be the remainder or the difference between the cost of the test, monthly cost of the test, as it relates to the minimum wage of $70,000. Are we therefore asking these workers to eat what? To sleep where?
Garner said the employees received memos from the ministry stating the vaccines are mandatory or the staff will be locked out without any consultation.
There is no consultation being done with the workers or the workers' representative. And I'm saying all the time, had there been any consultation done, this matter would not be at this stage where we are. Now we gone to the Ministry of Human Service and Social Security. Where the ministry is responsible for social services and locking the workers out. How many clients started up here this morning for service and were unable to access service? It's the same thing happening in the health sector. You're locking your healthcare workers out. And at the same time, you're shouting, you're screaming, you're bawling. The numbers are going up. There's an increase in numbers. There must be an increase in them because you're locking your healthcare workers out.
In light of the government's gazetted orders, employees at all ministries must be vaccinated or provide a negative PCR test every 72 hours before entering their work compounds. Scores of healthcare workers at the Georgetown Public Hospital and the Linden Hospital Complex who are unvaccinated are also being denied entry. Now, the question remains, as school reopens across Guyana on Monday, will unvaccinated teachers also be locked out of schools? For Headline News Update, BB Bacchus.